Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host Red. I got a video today from ManReacts.
A lot of you men are saying that girls need to start making the first move now. What? Yeah. Who's the one that gets down on one knee? It sounds like delusion.
It's not men anymore.
You have literal balls, and you want me, a girl, to be like, "Hey, babe, I got movie night set up." Well, it depends. I mean, if I really love my man, though, I don't mind. But
see, exactly. If you really love your man, so when you actually like somebody, you're willing to put in the work. So you obviously don't like everybody else.
No, that's crazy. On dates like that. This is why there's a lonely man epidemic, because your mindset is like super delusional. Like, what's wrong with you? You want girls now? After we start making those first moves, you're gonna want us to pay the entire rent. You're gonna want us to completely take care of you. You're gonna want to be the stay-at-home dad. Like, what's next? What's next? Are you gonna want us to get on our one knee and propose to you too? Is that what you want? Also, why is this happening? Why can't we just go back to the traditional ways? I know a lot.
Because you women aren't traditional, and you ruined it for yourself. Why haven't you figured it out, you idiots?
Women, they could have their little moments where they're a little thoughty, but men have their moments where they're a little too womanly. You are a man, a straight man at that. Unless you want to go the other way. Different story. I really hope you guys elevate, honestly.
Well, if women stop blasting guys online, then maybe it will go back to normal. No guy wants to be rejected and then have someone record the whole thing and post it online. Hell no.
Just out of curiosity, why is serenading not a thing anymore? And used to show up to a girl's house who they liked with a guitar and start singing, hoping they'd peek their head out the window. Men used to go to war. Now, men expect you to have sex with them after they pay for a $50 dinner. Now, men are talking to an entire football-sized roster of females. Now, men are cocky, their egos are through the roof.
Again, they're just projection of who are the men that she goes for. It's definitely the quarterbacks of the world.
And if you mention a guy that you like to your friends that you've been hanging out with, just forget about it. You're never going to hear from him again. Never.
I'm happy for the men, honestly. Dating in this day and age is not worth it. The men who surprise you with poems, the real lover boys, are not dating anymore. And I
mean, they turn into dark berserkers. They've gone through enough to turn into dark berserkers now.
It's all your fault.
What is wrong with men? I was driving into work today and there was a group of 4 guys standing on the corner and a girl was crossing the street, and instead of moving to make space for her to walk on the sidewalk, they moved to take up more space on the sidewalk, so she had to walk in the street, and then when she was far enough away, they went back to taking up less space.
Why do women always think they're the main character? This literally happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Women and men are assholes, yet you don't see us men making it a gender thing.
Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay, or he doesn't open the door for her, or he's just not being a gentleman and he's like, well, you wanted equality. Are you stupid?
No, you're stupid.
We wanted equal rights. Like, women should be able to vote.
Yeah, it is equal rights. You have equal rights to walk through the door without me opening it.
And stuff. What? That's literally it. No one asked to pay for anything. No one asked to open their own doors or carry their own suitcases.
But that's the consequences of asking for equality, you idiot. You don't just get to cherry pick everything you want out of feminism. Men don't allow it.
Be manipulative like that. That's crazy. Don't flip it on us like that. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We wanted to be able to speak and have a voice and get jobs if we wanted to. But please, that argument is so crazy to me. It's really funny. I'm like, oh
yeah, we know it's crazy to you because you're stupid. We obviously know stupid people think a lot of things are quite crazy.
Stupid.
They only want equality when it benefits them. It doesn't work that way anymore.
Nope.
We see past the BS now.
Now we did.
Can we talk about how chivalry is absolutely, positively deceased, dead, done, finito? I just had the heaviest box that I had out of the store, and I just struggled for about 8 minutes to get it into my car. Meanwhile, there's a car right next to me with 2 big-ass men. Ask me, did they help me?
Again, like, they just expect men to just help them out of nowhere. Why don't they ever look next to them and there's a woman and then complain about that woman not helping them? But it's always men because they expect all of this from men.
Like, they were dead-ass staring at me. Struggle. I am taken aback. Like, I'm not used to that. I'm actually at a loss for words. This parking lot is full of men. There's one in this car. I'm looking at another one there. I just saw one in my peripheral. I'm not a do-it-yourself woman's do everything by themselves. Like, help me. Help me.
No.
God, I tell you about men these days. They're just not menning anymore. The men are
I'm telling you about women these days. Just miserable.
not menning.
Nobody owes
Insufferable.
you any help just because you're a woman. Chivalry was a byproduct of the patriarchal system. You women said it was an oppressive system. Now chivalry is dead.
Correct.
We're all equal in the grand scheme of things.
I just had 5 grown-ass men walk by, grown-ass, able-bodied men walk by as I struggle to like carry all of my shit and help this poor mother with 3 children carry her stroller down the stairs.
We don't care.
They just looked and kept walking.
Congratulations, you helped out a woman. Why make a video about it? You should have made a video that more women should be helping out other women.
Literally like dropping my umbrella and everything. They just keep on walking.
The bear doesn't take the metro.
You see that they get upset. That's like, Woosha, I didn't get any help from men. Nobody offered me to help. Woosha. Like, come on.
Better to ignore and get home safe than help and get accused of sexual harassment because we're unattractive to you.
Most men in 2025 are a fucking disgrace. Let me just tell you what I just witnessed, okay? I am in a shopping center by my house. There is a grocery store in this shopping center. As I'm pulling in, a couple, girl and a guy, come walking out in front of me, whole cart full of groceries. You know who's pushing the cart? The female. The female's pushing the cart. And not only is the female pushing the cart, she has a boot on her foot. Like one of the, I call them a moon boot. The moon boots, like she's injured. He is holding his keys, his vape, and the receipt. While his girlfriend, who is clearly injured.
See, like, they have no clue the dynamic of this couple, how everything is. Maybe he pays for everything and she wants to do these things that she feels like this is her job and she likes it. No, but to her, it's automatic oppression. The man is useless.
Pushes the fucking cart. Where did we lose it along the way? Where did we lose it along the way? I don't understand. Push the fucking cart. Push the stroller.
Yeah, they just think we need to be fucking donkeys. Like, work donkeys for them or something.
Carry the bags. Open the door. Like, when do we lose that? It's disgraceful. It's just disgraceful at this point.
Maybe the man is a feminist and respects gender equality.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of that? You got this. Strong, independent women.
I swear,
Yeah, you're the one that assumed her gender. Maybe she identifies as a man.
nothing turns a woman off more than a stingy man.
Good.
A man filled with stinginess. Okay?
Good.
Because if you have the resources, and it doesn't mean you have to be like going so above and beyond that you can barely survive yourself. I'm not saying that. But you should be spoiling your woman. Like
So
a little something here and there.
You know, again, the more I hear these stupid takes of just spoil your... I'm not trying to be upset, but it just annoys the crap out of me that so many women are just so entitled that I have a vagina meant to just spoil me. It's men's job to spoil me. They should just make all this money breaking their backs and give it to me because I have a box.
Spoiling her for Christmas, for birthdays, whatever it is, whatever you can do, you should be doing the best that you can. At the end of the day, it's the thought that counts. And a man who makes an effort to show his appreciation, to give you a little something.
That's why the Chads and the Tyrones still get the hit without doing any of this. And then the simps that do all this get nothing. Yeah, shut the hell up. Nobody cares.
Women see that and women love that. But a man who doesn't do that and has the resources to do it
still gets to do whatever he
wants.
wants.
He's on the other team. He's playing for the other team. Someone had to say it.
Still gets to do whatever he wants.
What do you mean you're not spoiling your lady? What do you mean? I just don't get that. I love to see a wife who you can tell is so spoiled by her man. And I'm not saying the man has nothing.
That's all they've ever thought about is being spoiled and looking how other people are spoiled. Never looking at how much work that person actually did to get that spoilage.
And he just gives his wife everything. I'm not saying that. But you can tell. You guys know what I'm talking about. You can tell that he freaking adores, loves his wife, and spoils his wife. I love to see that. Love to see it. It shows a lot. Those are acts of service, and if your woman doesn't care about like material items, that's fine. But whatever you gotta do, you gotta put some effort in. You gotta put some work in, okay, buddy?
It's like, who is she making this video for? Is it advice for men? Because who the hell is taking this stupid ass advice right now?
Okay, because stinginess in a man is like, the worst.
Spoil a woman who can leave you at any moment when she has crazy mood swings, or save up for a house that stays with you forever, as long as you don't marry or have a prenup in place. Sounds like a very easy decision.
Unpopular
Quite true.
opinion, but being a man in
It's hard to be betrayed by your money.
today's world might actually be one of the hardest jobs on the planet. And here's why. So check this out. Women say they want sensitivity, but not too much sensitivity. Share your emotions, but don't you dare share too many or suddenly you are weak. They say be a good leader, but in the same breath, I'm not following you anywhere because I'm
Correct.
Miss Independent. How does that even work? They want strength with just the right amount of vulnerability, honesty, but not so honest that it points out their flaws, because then you are the bad guy. They expect you to read their damn mind, but if
Damn,
you
they do.
assume what they're thinking, you're wrong. Be financially stable, but also have endless free time to give all your attention to me, because doesn't financial stability take time to build? When you hear these requests out loud, you realize how much they contradict each other.
Correct.
Sounds confusing, right? But imagine being the man who's expected to figure all of this out.
Yep.
So here's the question. Do men really have it easier, or are we just not being honest about how impossible these expectations really are? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I know this one is going to spark a debate.
Being a single man, being lonely is tremendously easier to deal with than being in a relationship with a modern American woman.
Being lonely and having a leech. I can deal with loneliness. The leech is draining me. It's draining my life force, draining my blood. I don't know how comfortable I can live with the leech on me.
No wife is literally happy life.
What is going on with men out in public? Like, I have had the last 4 experiences while I've been out alone having men approach me. Why are they doing this? I literally went to the thrift store the other day and this man was trying to talk to me while I was looking through stuff for like 15 minutes. I had to leave the section and watch him walk out in hopes that he was leaving before I could exit the store. And then when I exited the store, he was outside and tried to approach me. I had to wait inside the store for him to go. What is going on? Why are we approaching women about when they're by themselves, or at all, especially?
It is kind of ironic how we have women making hundreds of videos asking why men don't approach women anymore.
And then you have videos like that, and then women question us.
Real quick before I go into classes, I'm already late. But can someone explain to me why men will see you in person out, have multiple opportunities to interact with you, right? I'm not talking about we at a, Usher concert and it's thousands of people and you see me across the room. I'm talking about we're in a small, intimate setting. We're at a lounge. We're at a bar. We're at a Friendsgiving. Whatever the case may be, right? They see you for hours. They don't show any interest. They don't say anything. And then when the night is over, after they've seen you all night, had multiple opportunities to interact with you, they don't. They get on their phone and send you a message. Or they send your friend a message to be like, yo, your friend that had the blue shirt, tell her like,
Yeah, it's easier to get rejected that way. It is what it is. Men are just not used to the same type of rejection that the elder gentlemen are used to. So they don't really want to put themselves out there like that. Because you women are miserable.
you saw me all night and said nothing. Why?
You saw him all night and said nothing.
Why do men do that? Can somebody
Why
explain
do
to me?
women do
Is
that?
it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it like
Is it
you're afraid
fear?
of
Is it
rejection?
anxiety?
You're intimidated?
Are you intimidated?
Why?
Why?
Like, what do we think? What do y'all think we're gonna do?
What do you think we're gonna do?
Like, it can only go 2 ways. She could say,
It can only go 2 ways.
hey, yeah, I'm interested. Or she could say, oh, no, sorry, I'm not.
Exactly. It can only go those 2 ways, right? Why don't you say something?
Like, that part just, I don't get it. Tell me why.
We don't get it either.
I think the previous video answers your question perfectly.
It's so stupid.
Approaching you while you're all by yourself is considered creepy in the West.
And I'm just so very sad. I'm laughing, but I'm sad. The amount of men who have commented and said they absolutely will not approach a woman anymore is so sad. The reasoning behind it is so kind of all over the place. A lot of men don't want to deal with potential rejection. They say how rude some women can be, like if they just are trying to pay a compliment and a woman's like, I guess has an attitude with them. But at the same time, I'm like, well, how are you complimenting her? Because if it's
Again, they act like they don't know what's going on, as if she's never experienced one of her friends, one of her sisters ever rejecting a man so harshly that she questioned herself.
offensive, then kind of understand. But if it's just a, hey, hello, nice to see you, how's your day? You know, there's no reason to be rude. But at the same time, women are almost conditioned to think any man who steps to them is going to do something that's off kilter. What do we do? Because a lot of us women still look for the chivalrous man, and the chivalrous man is scared to come to the lady who would accept chivalry. I don't know what to do.
The worst she can say is, very, very, very far from no. We don't want to take that risk anymore. We're perfectly fine with being bachelors for life.
So Drives and Vibes commented this on my video. So before I got with my girlfriend, she told me she looked a guy up and down and said, in what world? It's not the rejection, but the fact that many women will insult a man for trying.
Yep.
That is very disrespectful. I think it's really rude. It's really mean. I think a lot of women say they want a certain type of man, but they're not being a certain type of woman. If you want a respectful man, I just don't understand why have this entitled attitude. That's not nice. I think it takes a lot of courage for a man to go up to a woman, to say hi, to approach her, and to look at someone in disgust or speak down on them. It's not acceptable. And I think society has really normalized that, but that's not how a woman should uphold herself.
It's true.
Women said for years, leave us alone. Do not approach me. It's not because you intimidate us. We were told you'd rather be with the bear. Do not.
And now there's a leopard in the mix, I heard. I posted a meme of a leopard one. I was like, oh, they're choosing the bear and leopards.
Not approach us in the gym. Don't approach us in bars. Don't approach us in the store. Do not approach. So we listened. And now it's a problem?
It's funny how a lot of women automatically kind of go through the, how did you approach? Do women really think men are just out there just slinging our dicks around, just like, yo, you want some of this? You want some of this? No, most of us just go and say hi, say a couple words, and get treated like trash. That's what's going on. That's why men say what we say. You know, if men were just going around, yeah, you want some of this? Then I can understand why women are a little upset about men approaching, but they're not doing that. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.